everyone, welcome back to It's Natural. It's Patty here. I am doing a product review today on the ROCKETBOOK. I don't know if you've heard of what the ROCKETBOOK is, but it is an amazing notebook that is reusable, and I would like to share that with you today. They have 3 different sizes. They have the mini, which I have here. I just got it today and I've been wanting to get it for quite some time. It's the mini. It comes with a pen. It does not come with this insert right here, the pen insert. It's extra for $5. It comes with, what did I do with it? Oh, here. It comes with a microfiber cloth, a really small size, enough to fit in the back of it, which it had. I loved that. And the others, there's 2 other sizes. It comes in executive and then the 8.5 by 11, which is this one right here, the 8.5 by 11. And again, the pen, there's a black pen that comes with it, and then a larger size microfiber cloth. And this one has pages that are numbered to 32. Now the mini does not have pages numbered on it, nor does it have the destination of where you want your page to go at the bottom. But when you download the app and you scan your pages in, it will ask you where you want the page to go to in your electronic cloud or wherever you want to save it to. And let's see here, it comes with this insert right here, and it tells you how to use it and how to what are these, just examples. And it also has handwriting recognition, so it'll transfer your handwritten notes into typewritten format. All you have to do is push one button and it'll do that for you. So it tells you that you need to have special pens, and these special pens are made by Pilot, and it's called Friction, and it has an erasable tip to it. There's the erasable tip. These are fine point with a clicker. And what you do is, I just wrote hello right there, and I've already wet a little bit of this cloth at the end, and so I just want to show you how easy that is, that it comes off. Now also, because it erases, you can erase it also. And I just took the E off of there, right there. So there's 2 ways that you can, either if you've misspelled a word or you're done with your page and it's all clean. And what I do is, because it's wet, I don't leave you want to squeeze the excess. Make sure this is not very wet, just enough to wipe it off. And then I don't wet the whole microfiber cloth, so I can run it over and make sure it's all dry, and it looks brand new. And this one has quite a lot of pages on it, and I loved it. I used it today, and I wrote notes down on it, and I scanned them in. And I really, really enjoyed the mini, and I can take it with me anywhere. So this is extra, $5 extra, and it is well worth it. It tells you to insert the pen from the tail end, because there is this rubber will not go through. So I'm gonna put this in right quick, and it's nice because it's just, they made it so that it's the size of the pen, and I really liked the small one. Now I do a lot of notes with the big one, and I just noticed the back needed wiped down, and so in the larger one, and I'm pretty sure the executive one also has this, and the executive is, I believe it's half this size. It's like a 4x8. So they have symbols at the bottom, which are these right here, and these are designated spots to where you can it says it supports the iCloud, Google Drive, Evernote, Dropbox, Box, Slack, iMessage, Microsoft OneDrive, Microsoft OneNote, and email. So these are designated spots that you can put any of your information that you want. So I have email, OneNote, and OneDrive. I use OneNote a lot, and so I just put the destination on there to remind me where these are. So when you mark the bottom, when it scans the page, it will automatically go to that destination. And it'll ask you to name, it'll put a generic date and time if you want it, or you're welcome to go ahead and change that before it sends. Now, they just did an update on it, so I know there's with any app there's going to be a little bit of glitches, and there were a little bit of glitches. I think they've worked them all out, but since I've had this for about, I would have to say I've had this for 4 months now, the larger one, and I really enjoy it. And I'm going to get the medium-sized one. I just now got this in the mail today, and I love this. These would be great for students, for people that like to write and like to take notes, or just take notes. Now, granted, they do take special pens, and I go ahead and saved this, these important tips. I have it all in a little fancy little, what is this, pencil case, and I have all my pens in here. So of course it comes with one pen, one black pen, but if you do a lot of writing like me, I go through a lot of pens, and so they are refillable. And of course the two that are out of ink are not in here, but these are the ballpoint, no, they're gel rollers, the ball friction pilot pens. I got this on Amazon with multiple colors, and then also you can get them at Target. And these were 3 for $5.99. Yes, 3 for $5.98 or $5.99. And it came with blue, black, and red. And they all are erasable, and they all are refillable. Now, I have to find where the refills are. I'm probably going to have to buy them on Amazon, because I did not see any refillable ones at Target. I checked Walmart. Walmart does not carry the Friction Pilot erasable pens that is required for the Rocketbooks. Now, you can get them on the ROCKETBOOK.com website. I don't know if they have the refillables or not. I haven't looked on there. I did see that they suggested you could also use the Crayola dry erase markers. I do not suggest those. I went ahead and purchased those, and it looked like it stained the pages, and I had to scrub harder, really hard, to try to get the bright blue off of the pages, and it took about 5 or 6 times of washing the page with water in order for it to come out. So what I did was I washed it a couple times, and it still was, you could still see that I've written on it with bright blue ink. So well, not bright blue ink, bright blue dry erase marker. And so what I did was I just continued to write on the pages like I normally do, scanned it, and it didn't look like the bright blue came through what I wrote over it. But now, after it's been about 5 or 6 times that I've written on it and erased it, the ink finally lifted out of the page. So I do not recommend the Crayola dry erase markers using on those. They do have, Pilot does have their own Pilot friction markers that you can get on Amazon, and I believe I saw them. That's what they look like. And there's the top there. It has the eraser. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I did see some markers, and these are a little bit thicker. And let me write on so you can see. I'm pretty sure I saw something similar that was the Pilot friction at Target. I am not sure if, so you can tell it's a hot pink. And what I did notice, however, sometimes when you are scanning it, it is too light, and depending upon if the ink is too not as clear like that, it won't scan good. So as you can see, it's not sticking to the page. Now, they do suggest that you wait 15 seconds before you touch your page or move it or turn the page, so it can bind to the page so it's not sticky. So let's do this. So let's do hello again. Let's do hello, and I erased it. See, it hasn't been 15 seconds. But if I go like this and you wait a minute, and sometimes I just go like this, it'll stay on. It's not rubbing. Or did it rub? Yeah, it did rub. So you have to wait 15 seconds for it to bind. And so this is what I normally do. And sometimes, you know, I'm too much of in a hurry, and so there, it didn't rub off. So you have to wait a little bit, and then a little damp cloth, the damp microfiber cloth, and it'll just come right off. No traces. And there you have it. So I highly suggest the ROCKETBOOK. This is the ROCKETBOOK Everlast Mini, and this is just says ROCKETBOOK Everlast on the top there. And then they have one that's an executive, which is half this size. So it's in between these two sizes. And it comes with its own cloth and one black friction Pilot marker. So there you have it. Enjoy. This is a great way to save the trees and save our environment, and to use something that is reusable is great. And thank you, ROCKETBOOK. I love them so much, and I'm not getting paid for this. I'm just recommending this. I think it's a great product, and you guys, I will talk to you soon. Bye.